It's week 2 of the Wolfey Draft League, and after playing James last week, they said, okay, world champ next, as I'm playing Wolfe Glick. I'm excited to jump right into it, so let's talk about my team. So our first member of the team versus Wolfe Glick is my choice scarf, Hisuian Decidueye, named after Saf. Now, Hisuian Decidueye does have Scrappy, which means I can hit Mega Froslass for super effective damage with my close combat, as well as hit Bayonet just with the close combat in general. Hisuian Decidueye is a good matchup into Kingambit and Arcanine because I do outspeed. Scrappy means I don't care about Intimidate either, and I can just deal with them via CC. My Brave Bird allows me to deal with Chestnut and Ariados, which I do ignore the Rage Powder from because I'm a Grass type. Leaf Blade allows me to hit Palafin, and Low Sweep is cool for slowing down my opponent's team, allowing my other members to outspeed. Hisuian Decidueye is also bulky enough to live a modest Blizzard from Rotom Frost, which is 100% accurate because of Froslass. Now, Hisuian Decidueye is actually just slightly slower than Timid Froslass, even with the Choice Scarf. However, there's not a lot of reason to run max speed Froslass into my team. You only need a certain amount of points in order to outspeed the majority of my Pokemon. So we're kind of banking on that. Next up, we have Snake, my Sylveon. Sylveon's basically as bulky as possible and as strong as possible with just enough speed to outspeed Froslass if it's -2 or if Tailwind is up. My Hyper Voice is very good in a Pokemon like Chestnut and Mega Dragonite. Mystical Fire allows me to single target hit Ariados for some strong damage, and Quick Attack, as you guys all know in regular VGC, allows me just to do some decent damage to pick something off if need be. With Detect, just because I want to get around their attacks, maybe to stop a fake out from Kangaskhan if need be. Sylveon just has some great natural bulk that can easily tank Pokemon like Froslass and Mega Dragonite due to its Citrus Berry. Next, we have my Cobra Berry Zero, my Basculegion, and this week I'm running Swift Swim over Adaptability, which you guys will see in a bit why. It is a very complicated EV spread here, but basically it outspeeds Scarf Arcanine and Rotom in rain, or if they're -2. It survives a Shadow Ball from Timid Froslass. It survives Thunderbolt from a modest Rotom, and basically as much power as possible. Of course, the defense plus the Cobra Berry allow me to take a Sucker Punch or a Kowtow from Kingambit. It can hit really hard into my opponent's team as well. There's a pretty good answer there called Mr. Chestnut, but otherwise I hit really hard, and I do have some partners next to this to help it out. The one Mega on my entire team, but it's probably coming every single week, Noobish, my Mega Kangaskhan. My Mega Kangaskhan with 2 HP and 2 defense can survive an Arcanine's Flare Blitz in the sun, if like something like Bayonet wants to go for Sunny Day or anything like that. It also can survive a Hardstone Head Smash from Arcanine. It survives Blizzard Froslass, 2 of them, from the Froslass, or a +2 Blizzard, even if it's modest. It also survives 2 Kingambit Kowtow Cleaves, and survives Palafin's Mystic Water Wave Crash, which is crazy, right? When this Mon Mega evolves, it gets so insanely bulky. I have Scrappy plus Fake Out. This can allow me to flinch both Froslass and Mega Bayonet. Low Kick is really nice to be able to deal with Kingambit and Arcanine, and Rock Tomb is interesting because I get to lower their speed +2. So it's a lot of fun, and it can actually allow a lot of my members. I talked about Tailwind, right? They can outspeed in Tailwind, but they also can outspeed at -2, and this was what I was referring to. And then I have Helping Hand. Helping Hand is basically just to boost Sylveon or any of my partners to do as much damage as they can to my opponent. Next up, we do have Vaughn, my Scizor. Now, I just want to say I've been talking about Tailwind this entire time, but I completely forgot that I changed my Scizor from having Tailwind to having Quick Guard. So every calc that I said in Tailwind, just assume I meant -2 from Rock Tomb. We have Quick Guard, which allows us to avoid Will-O-Wisp from Prankster Bayonets, helping out our partners. Swords Dance Bullet Punch with the Metal Coat hits incredibly hard. Can deal with Pokemon like Arcanine and Dragonite if it's boosted by Helping Hand from my Mega Kangaskhan, as well as the Swords Dance boost, while Close Combat lets me nuke Kingambit. Scizor just gives me a nice check to Froslass, and as well as Kangaskhan, that really just bypasses the speed tiers of the rest of the team, while also supporting the rest of the team. And lastly, I have my Focus Sash Sharpedo. Sharpedo put in a lot of work last week. This week, it's meant to just click Crunch and Close Combat, which is super strong to my opponent's team. Only Chestnut can deal with that combination. And it also has Rain Dance, which is my surprise little tech to allow my Swift Swim Basculegion to outspeed the entire team. Just trying to do as much damage as possible with this Pokemon. So that is the squad for today. If you guys do enjoy, if you guys are hyped for this battle versus Wolf, make sure you let me know. Feel free to leave a like. Feel free to sub. Check out my boy as well. His link is down below. And let's get right into it. All right. Wolf got some threats, man. He got some threats. I'm not going to lie. So it looks like he has Trick Room mode or just sacrifice yourself plus Encore with Bayonet mode, which I think is honestly pretty good. Definitely Kangaskhan in the beginning. I think I like Kangaskhan Scizor. Basket Legion in the back. This is a little weak to Decidueye. I think this is a little bit weak to like Chestnut, so I can bring out my Saf, and what I can do is I can Brave Bird Chestnut. Worst case scenario, I also ignore the Rage Powder. Scizor can potentially SD. Let's see how this goes. If you enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, and check out my boy Wolf. All right, so Bayonet lead. Not terrible, not terrible. This is definitely going to be a Trick Room. Good job, you found my Kangaskhanite. Definitely going to be a Trick Room variant, I would assume. I can go for the baby. The baby attack into that and Swords Dance up. I think that should be fine. I could also just see a double protect from Wolf, but even with Encore from Bayonet, let me see this. Let me check if this works. Okay, I could always go for Quick Guard and then block Encore, right? So if I go for this Fake Out, I flinch it. Obviously, I have Scrappy Prior, which I assume he knows. Does switch out Ariados. Who did you bring in the back? Spiky Joe is Chestnottingtons. That's very fair. And Bayonet is going to Mega Evolve. Is it going to protect, or is it just going to go for the Mega Evolution? That's the question. This is 95 speed, so I have to be careful around that. Okay, so I have options here. And I can SD up. Okay, perfect. Now, we want to be careful around Encore. So what I want to do, because I assume it's going to be like you fear Bullet Punch, plus you can't protect in that turn. Maybe they set up with Spiky Joe, but I do have Brave Bird in the back. I'm going to Rock Tomb plus Quick Guard. This prevents me from... First off, this guarantees that Scizor will be faster next turn than Bayonet, so I can Bullet Punch it. And this also means that I don't have to worry about Prankster Encore. Obviously, in front of Chestnut, I'm a little scared. And if it starts going for some Iron Defenses, it's a little scary. But I do potentially have Sylveon in the back, so I don't have it, but he could fear it. All right, so Quick Guard will prevent any Encore shenanigans or anything annoying like that. He does go for Wisp. I block that. Beautiful. And now I can knock him out with Bullet Punch next turn. Wisp. Protect. Lovely. And it is bulk up Chestnut. Okay. Bulk up. I want to go Braviary on this slot. Braviary Decidueye on this slot. And I think Bayonet could definitely go for Protect this turn. Do I want to call that and go for another SD is the thing. I think I do. I think I do. And to Wolf, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Because I think that Bullet Punch is a little bit too easy for me to click. And I think that Protect plus Drain Punch or whatever is really good. He does switch out, so this is the same thing. King Gambito comes out, which is fine. It gets another bulk up, but I don't think that matters as much. So now we have +4 Scizor. And I'm going to go for the Brave Bird into this slot. And the Bullet Punch into this slot. So double bulk up. Gambit in the back. I think this is my play. I don't know how well Chestnut takes. This is regular Chestnut, right? Is this Mega Chestnut? I don't know. I assume you fear Brave Bird, though. I could see him doubling back out into Bayonet. Alright, so he lets me Bullet Punch him, which is nice. This is +4 Metal Coat. That did a lot. Did a good chunk. I'm not gonna lie. Just got a little Brave Birdie off. Okay, big damage, big damage. Good job. So there's Drain Punch. Doesn't do that much. I assume he double attacks his slot though, right? And Kowtows. Makes sense. Okay, so he takes me down there, but... should have brought Sylveon. Because he can protect. He's leftovers too. Drain lefties. Okay, so if I'm him, I'm gonna Brave Bird again. And I assume this baits potential, Bayonet. So I'm gonna switch out back into this guy. Cause like he can't Ariados me with this slot. Okay, so I definitely should have brought Sylveon mode game 1. Bulk up Drain, Wisp Protect. We have Kowtow Gambit. We don't know if it's Sash. It probably is Sash. So this would be a situation where maybe having dual Wing Beat would have been cool. Maybe what I should have done was actually attacked into King Gambit just to kill it. Or at least find out information if it's Sash or not. I assume it's going to be either a Protect from that slot or maybe they just Kowtow again. But I assume it's Bayonet for the most part. Alright, so it's Ariados, which is fine. They Spiky Shield. Okay. Okay, this is not terrible. Because I'm always going to Brave Bird into the slot right here. I don't remember how much I did. I think Brave Bird Last Respects into that slot is fine. No, I should weaken Ariados. I do not remember how much I did. But obviously Decidueye doesn't care about Rage Powder, so I'm not as worried about Rage Powder. Yeah, I mean, that gets the Last Respects in the lat slot, but like that Decidueye ignores that. Does this do enough? It does do enough. Okay, cool. So we get rid of Chestnut. Beautiful. And I get my Last Respects on the other slot. And I still have my strong CC. And again, getting this Last Respects off, we get some information from this too. That did 0. That actually did 0. It is only 100 base power in this case. Gonna switch here and... I think I want to Wave Crash into Ariados to KO it. Do I? Yes, I do. I do. He can protect Ariados, but... Rage. Like, he should know... Like, I don't know if he knows I'm Scarf or not. Because I can obviously close comment into that slot too. He might Sucker plus... He might Sucker plus Protect. Alright, he protects Ariados. Which is fair. And he goes for Iron Head into that slot. Okay, Iron Head. Nice. Definitely want a low kick. I don't want a Bayonet coming out is the problem. He can't protect the Ariados slot is the thing. So he can Sucker and then get Wave Crashed here. He can't like he can double protect the Ariados slot. Oh, perfect. So we learned that it's Chopple. Chopple. Okay, Chopple takes about half, which means it's gonna be taking just not is Chopple. Okay. And a Wave Crash there. I don't think he can't kill both, and we kill Ariados with the Wave Crash. Yeah, he won't be able to kill both. Yeah, they kowtow on me. I'm gonna live because of my Colbur. We should be in a decent spot now. Because they have to be Wisp Protect. I'm gonna assume Poltergeist. And I assume Gambit has to protect here. I think the play is just helping hand this. And Jet into Gambit. What does that do for me? It helps me avoid Sneak. The Sneak kill. I think it's just low kicking the Gambit. And Wave Crash. I think my Wave Crash went through, but I'm not sure. Because I think if he tricked, I think I had to Wave Crash. Okay, so he gives me that, which is perfect. I should win. I should win. I have Helping Hand CC. All right, so I kill Gambit there. And I just Wave Crash right into the Bayonet. Okay, perfect. All right, so we win. Okay, this is what I wanted to do, but it got imported for me. So beautiful. Okay, so we take game 1 versus Wolf. Now he's going to adjust ridiculously well, and he's going to blow me up in game 2. So how do we win game 3? How do we win game 3? That's what really matters here. Because game 2 is just going to be him adjusting super well, reading all my attacks. The thing is, he thinks I have Protect. If I never click it, I don't have Protect. That's my thought process there. Does everybody agree with that? Does everybody agree with that? We'll find out. Okay, so I think he's going to adjust and take what didn't work for him. Everything on his team worked for him. So I don't know what that means. Kangaskhan, I think, is always a goated lead. I like Sylveon. I like Sylveon. This is good into like Dragonite stuff, which he could bring. Next to Ariados. I think this mon's super strong here. Like just clicking CC and the Brave Bird tech was really strong too. It's worse than a Dragonite, better into Kangaskhan, King Gambit, like Ariados. So if he wants to go like a mode Kanga plus that, I could see it. I don't know if Frosty actually has a place here without double fish. I think this is good because I need to resist. Oh, it's gonna pick for me if I don't pick. Low key, I just like Basket Legion just because it's good and it has the guaranteed Colbur. So let's see how game 2 does. I'm happy we were able to adjust in at least this game. Because definitely, I sent Wolf of my Terra types, by the way. I said Terra Normal, Terra Fairy, Water Bug, Water Grass. Okay, so it is cool Hapless. That makes sense. So he's going to go Trick Room mode. Makes a lot of sense. Gonna go for Fake Out plus attempt to Hyper Voice. We stay regular form to avoid everything. And then I can hit him with Rock Tomb and go from there. So we know Wisp, Protect. We actually don't know Poltergeist. Let me get rid of that. It's definitely Trick Room though. I think it's definitely Trick Room. And I think it's like Encore or Encore Disable. I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out. So no Dragonite in the back. All right, so we do get a Fake Out off, which is huge, but I know he's going to get Fake Out off too, so it doesn't really matter. So now it's more so, do I Helping Hand Hyper Voice kill it? And I think I do go for Helping Hand Hyper Voice. And hope it does kill Bayonet. Not like I have a choice. We'll see. We'll see if it does. I get my clap, 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 clap. Sylveon's strong, but Bayonet's pretty, like, Oh, this definitely doesn't kill. Does it kill? Oh, it might. It might actually kill, depending on the Bannett set. Clap, 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 clap. I'm probably going to die, though, to Last Resort. Wisp, unfortunately, misses. Sorry, buddy. But I think if I die to Last Resort, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I knew it. Okay, so it's fake out Last Resort Kangaskhan, which is a problem. That's his favorite set. I think this is already over. I'm very bad into... This might have been a world where I needed Sharpedo. It's not the end of the world. It just feels like it. I'm going to ignore... because he might try for Trick Room here. I'm going to Helping Hand close combat the Bayonet slot, because I feel like Kangaskhan... He might just go for Last Resort again, but I'm just going to go for Helping Hand CC into the Bayonet slot, just in case he tries and goes for a Trick Room here, plus switch into, like, Ariados. Protect plus that is really good, too, but this doesn't care because of Rage Powder, so... because Rage Powder doesn't work on me. Oh, he just said, F it, I'm taking every kill I can. I respect that. Yeah, he whisked me, which makes sense. Yeah, so Bennett is an issue. I have to lead better into that. Also, it's most certainly not... It's most certainly... Scrappy. Oh, okay, I know how to follow this up. I know how to follow this up in the next game. I just go for Rock Tomb on the Kangaskhan. I fake out Kangaskhan plus Hyper Voice. Then I go for Rock Tomb. Because you're definitely scrappy. I think the Mons I brought were fine. I think I just have to adjust for Kangaskhan. Well, I want to get more information. I actually want to confirm you're scrappy. Let's confirm. I wanted to hit my Bayonet, my guy. So Jet should knock out Bayonet. I avoid the Wisp, which was really big. There's no way I win from this position, though, because I don't have Adapt. Oh, he's trying not to show me. I respect that. I respect that a lot. He does have Gambit and stuff, so it makes sense. But can I force Gambit to ignore me? Oh, there's Spiky Joe. Dude, this is one of the games where maybe adaptability might have just been better. He's really trying hard not to show me. I know he's trying hard as hell not to show me. He's going to Spiky Shield plus kill Kangaskhan, and then he's going to try and kill my Zero without... He's going to try and kill Zero without doing damage. If I'm Wolf, that's what I do. I Spiky Shield, and I try and kill Zero without doing any damage. Yep. He doesn't want to reveal to me if he is scrappy, which he should be, but or inner focus. Because if he's inner focus, it makes a big difference. Makes a huge difference, actually. Yep. And Kangaskhan's faster than... Okay, it's faster than me. So it's faster than 118 speed. Faster than 118. Fast AF, boy. Okay. There's Gambit. I think Sylveon was the proper call here. I think I just have to play it better. We might as well find out how much this does to Spiky Joe at all dead. He probably bulks up plus Kowtows, plus Suckers, just to not show. Okay, so it only does 27. Or that, it only did that. Woodhammer. Okay, he reveals Woodhammer. Alright, so I got information. That Kangaskhan is a problem. I think he brings this mode again, by the way. I definitely think he brings this mode again. That Kangaskhan is a huge problem. But I can annoy it. I can definitely annoy it. The thing is, are you inner focus? I feel like you have to be scrappy into me, and he's not inner focus. I feel like he's definitely scrappy into me. There's also a world if I go to Decidueye plus Scizor lead, I win. I like the way he played that though. Like that's exactly what I do. I try and conserve as much information as I could. Basket Legion in the back. You're still good. Me being adaptability would have been better. I went for the Swift Swim tech for the anti-frost last, but adaptability would be crazy, I think, in this game. All right, let's go for game 3. I think he does similar. I'm gonna put Snake on the left instead. The Decidueye and low-key, I like Scizor. I have CC pressure. I have quick guard to protect my guys. There's also just a good switch into Kangaskhan. Yeah, low-key like that. Let's try it. Like as good as Basket Legion is, which I think it is good, I think having these two next to each other is really strong. And I mean, this is worse than the... It's not that bad in the D9, actually. What am I saying? It's pretty good into D9. We'll be fine. Let's figure it out. Let's just do our best. Bro has a default fit name trainer. Is this just like the champ diff? Is this just the champ diff? All right, let's find out right now. I think I go for this anyway. And then Protect go Scizor. Protect go to Decidueye, excuse me. If he reveals inner focus here, like great play, but I still think this is like the call. If he reveals Gunk Shot, that sucks. Poltergeist is also obviously very strong too. This is just a guarantee that I'm faster than Kangaskhan, just in case he's running max speed. Obviously, I know I can't touch the other guy, but whatever. Alright, so Bayonet Mega Evolves too, so we don't know Dragonite. It's probably the same. I think it's the same 4. It's gonna come down to if he's inner focus or not, I think. Let's find out. Are you inner focus as the inner focus lead? I bet he is. But don't be though. He is. He is. Oof. Alright, so it's Wisp, Protect. So Last Resort is still powerful into me. I think Detect is fine. Where's Protect? I don't know if he's Encore. I'm gonna Protect plus Rock Tomb. If he's Encore, he reveals it now, but like I can pivot Scizor and I can go to Decidueye, and he can only burn 1. He's definitely Encore, but I am gonna pivot anyway. Alright, he does give me the Rock Tomb, so I actually slow down Kangaskhan's speed, which is important here. So I could have went for Hyper Voice again. I assume he double Wisps. If he goes for Trick Room, go play. Okay, Polter. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. I feel like it's Trick Room. I'm just gonna go for Encore. I'm just going for Helping Hand. At this point, I'm just going for Helping Hand. Like, Helping Hand this. And if it's Encore, it's Encore. Let's see. Is it Encore? It does go for Poltergeist. Do I die? Ah, Sylveon, no! Okay, so I should have Rock Tombed that slot. Okay, this is bad. Well, it's not the worst thing in the world, actually. It's just terrible. It's just legitimately terrible. I think I have to dodge a Wisp and try and go from there. I think that is my play. Yeah, so I think what I should have done was just Rock Tomb the Bayonet 2 and then went for Hyper Voice, but I don't think that killed either or. I'm still gonna SD. Still gonna go for Rock Tomb on Bayonet too. Avoiding Wisp is like my game plan here. I assume it's Chestnottingtons. Spiky Joe, yep. Oh, I do avoid a Wisp, which is huge. That is big. So I'm guaranteed faster now. That is big. Like, that's actually crazy big. My bad, Wolf. I mean, I had to go for it, but still. And I go down, which is big too. All right, so now it comes down to Scizor versus the world. Now it comes down to Scizor versus the world. I just basically CC into the Bayonet slot. Actually, I ignore Bayonet. Can I ignore Bayonet? Well, I'm going to. I'm going to try to. Because Bayonet might try and switch into Gambit here just to get the guaranteed Wisp later. But he may not, though, because he thinks he can Wisp plus go. I have to dodge 2 Wisps. I'm literally going for double Wisp dodge. Spiky Shield plus Wisp is also a good play from him. All right, he does withdraw Spiky Joe. So I do kill Kangaskhan here, which is big. With a Bullet Punch to kill Kangaskhan. It's plus 2 Medico boosted. Nice, so I get a CC off into Bayonet. And it's gonna come down to how lucky I am when dodging Wisp again. I don't get lucky in the second one. If I dodge the second Wisp, is a problem? Like, maybe it was then just Bullet Punch into Bayonet and then CC into the other slot. I just thought Bayonet would switch out just to reset its speed tier so it's faster than Scizor. That's what I would do. But by this position, he gets himself burnt, and then he was trying to get a fake out. He knew he could get a bulk up off in front of the guys. All right, so I always Bullet Punch into this slot, and I go for CC into Spiky Joe. I think he knows I'm Choice Scarf. If I wasn't Choice Scarf at this point, like if it wasn't for the anti-Frost Lash tech and the Arcanine tech, we'd be in a good spot, but it's not over yet. Don't get me wrong. I still have a strong CC right here, which will do a lot. Yeah, okay, he does save it, which makes sense for Gambit. So I'll get my Bullet Punch off. Does this still die to CC? And then we go for CC here. Oh, that did nothing. Yo, I wish I wasn't Scarf, man. Hey, Drain Punches into me, which is fine. I think I go for crit Bullet Punches with Scizor. Is that what I'm supposed to go for at this point? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to go for at this point. Sylveon was really good, but me letting it go down. Like, I think if I Rock Tomb the Bayonet in the next one, I don't kill both, which is the problem, but I keep them weakened. But then I'm still in a bad spot versus this. So maybe it was still Scizor plus Kangaskhan lead to put me in a good spot always. I think it's the same thing going into the slot, like double attacking in the slot. I don't think it does anything different, anything bad for me. Like, could have quick guarded there, but like, I don't know if it made a difference. Good game, Wolf. Definitely, the Kangaskhan got me, man. Kangaskhan got me. Like, Chestnut was good, but I think what I needed to do, I'm trying to think, like, differently. Like, I needed my guy to be alive. Always. I did dodge Wisp, though, which even put me in this position, but I definitely needed my guy to be alive. All right, that didn't even kill, so. Also, maybe going Yachi on Decidueye and then just being able to Brave Bird into Chestnut would have been a win con in this specific scenario, too. He should save Gambit. He should try and save Gambit to prevent, to get more diff, but I guess it doesn't matter. All right, at least the good thing is I don't have to put in the results after. That's the most annoying part about being in draft. Yeah, he Drain Punches and wins the game. Good game, man. I'm still proud of myself for taking game one somehow, but yeah, the Kanga was definitely a lot into me. I think I needed to pivot Decidueye immediately. Maybe it was Decidueye plus Scizor as a lead, because I can quick guard always, but then they could Poltergeist on me too. There's nothing to think about. Maybe protect. I would protect plus, yeah, 100%. Well, I think he could have done that last turn too. I guess not, because I didn't die to burn. All right, good game, the Wolf. Guys, I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll hit him up for a post-game interview. We unfortunately go 1-2 again. I'm thinking... I definitely needed Sylveon's spread move damage to do a lot in that one. I'm trying to think if there was anybody else I could have brought. Like, Sharpedo was not good here. Decidueye was amazing. I think I needed to pivot him in on the turn and maybe go for the Bullet Punch kill on Bayonet and pivot in Decidueye on a turn and try and go from there. GG, bro. Right, I'll hit him up for a post-game interview if he's down, and we'll see you in a bit. All right, I'm here with Wolf. Say hi to the people, bro.
Hey, thanks for having me, Joey.
No, thank you so much for the game. Honestly, really well played on that. Oh, we were speed tied at that. I didn't even realize that. 85.
Oh, but not after I mega, because you get 10 points faster.
Oh, duh. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, no, you were like 95 or something, right? Okay,
yeah.
That's exactly, the whole reason why I slowed you down before. Okay, I'm trying to figure out like, I was like, when I'm wrong looking at this damage calculator. No, you're absolutely right. That's the whole reason why I slowed you down, so I could go for Bullet Punch after. Yeah, or Helping Hand.
Oh, true. Yeah.
That was the whole thing. It was really cool. I don't know if you saw. I had Scarf. You probably figured it out. But
I figured it out, yeah.
Yeah, it was Scarf to
Decidueye. It caused me a lot of problems. Yeah, really. Yeah, honestly, your prep was immaculate. I'm excited for you to see game one because, I don't remember the last time I was that flustered in a match. Like, I think I was like, I said this in my chat, but I was like, I spent a lot of my prep time doing like indie prep this week, and so like when we played, I was like, yeah, like I feel good about my team. And then game one, I was like, oh god, I got to spend more time prepping in the future. Like I have no chance. By the way, can I tell you, I did it again, Joey. I forgot that Rage Powder didn't work on grass types.
Dude, I knew you'd do that. I knew you were doing that. I'm like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do this. Like, I literally knew you'd do that. I was like, who cares about that though?
Yeah. Well, it's more that I forgot. I don't know if I forgot that Rage Powder didn't work on grass types, or if I forgot that Decidueye like was a grass type. Because
that might have been more it, to be honest. That might have been more it because he's looking
funny. And he's not green. He's not green.
No, you're absolutely right. But I did give you my Terratites before the game started, and I did put grass. So I think you had to assume.
Oh, true. Oh man, I'm so stupid. I should have looked at the Terratites.
Yeah. I did put their main types. I didn't want to cheat if I changed them up. From there, I really like your prep, by the way. Like I knew these, like after game one, I was like, okay, this is his best core into me.
Yeah,
he shouldn't bring Ariados because I can ignore it. / I have spread damage / this.
Yeah,
this was supposed to be Swift Swim plus Sharpedo Rain Dance, but like at game two, I was like, oh man, adaptability here would be extremely nice to try and do some cheese.
You know, it's funny. I didn't say it out loud. I thought to myself, I was like, oh, like I know that my Chestnut was trained to take the 3 stacks last respects, but then I lived with like 50 HP left, and I was like, huh, like I guess I made up that calc in my head. Like I guess that's not actually it. Like surely he's not Swift Swim on this team. He must be adaptability. But if I'd like bothered to run the calc and not like be busy pissing my pants, I'd probably realize that he were Swift Swim.
No, it was fun. I like that you didn't bring a lot of Protect, which is kind of like my thought process into you was basically don't Protect. As often as possible, because last time I did, you called it, and I don't like that anymore. I was like, I'd rather you attack me and I lose risking than safely lose. Is my thought process there. So I think that was really cool. I didn't think I could ever bring Sharpedo into you though, because I think Chestnut was always coming. It was good into Bayonet. Don't get me wrong, like it was good into Bayonet, Kangaskhan lead. So maybe there was something there that I could have let off with the 2, protected, and then been in a good spot. But you also could have tried, like if I had that next to Kangaskhan, maybe that could prevent you from going for Trick Room if you wanted to. Your Kanga was very fast, extremely fast.
I wanted to be faster than oh, why was I this fast?
Is it Adam and Basket Legion?
Oh, it was Tailwind, because I had the Dragonite here, and I thought, like, honestly, in your prep, I was more worried about Pokemon. Like, I thought, like, I didn't really explicitly prep that hard for Scizor or Sharpedo or Decidueye, and honestly, I didn't even think you were going to bring Basket Legion, or if you did, I thought maybe it would have Substitute, though I didn't think about Colbur. I thought, like, oh, he's not going to be Scarf because he doesn't want to let me just Sucker Punch in. Like, he's going to have some counterplay, and Colbur was really good there. But yeah, I thought, like, since my team has so many Fire Weeks, I was kind of worried about Ariados. Or not Ariados, sorry, Armarouge. I thought Crocodile was like your best Pokemon into Banette in a vacuum, although the way that you were beating it with like Scrappy Kang definitely was really strong too. And then I honestly thought Noivern might come because I was thinking like, oh yeah, Noivern lets you like it outspeeds my Frostlass, and with Sash you can like do stuff like Sunny Day, Flamethrower, or just like Tailwind. And so I was like more thinking you'd build around some of those Pokemon instead. And so yeah, a lot of your prep really caught me off guard.
I like these guys a lot. I like using Kangaskhan for, I mean, even though this is max attack, it was more like it's supportive. But like the double Rock Tomb is basically my equivalent of, you know, Tailwind for the squad.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's such a cool tech.
But Icy Wind was also an option that I think this was the one that had Icy Wind too. If I'm not mistaken, I think it
learns it for sure.
Yeah, Icy Wind was also like an option.
I was thinking about Scarf Icy Wind Kangaskhan on my side. Wasn't very good though.
That's funny. No, because like I'm also thinking maybe I should have backed Sylveon, because I think my best lead into that was Kangaskhan plus Scizor, because it was kind of free to click Fake Out plus SD, and then I could try for some. And in game 2, I'm like, he's gonna do his best to not attack Basculegion because he's hiding that he's not scrappy. But in game 3, I have to hope he's scrappy. That's literally my thought process.
Meanwhile, me like, man, I sure hope he doesn't bring Basculegion because my Kangaskhan can't do anything to it.
I'm literally like, look, he's never gonna attack Basculegion because he has to hide it.
Yeah, in game 3, I was like, oh, like when I saw you Mega Evolved, I was like, oh, he's going for like just low kick into my Kangaskhan. I should have faked him out, but then you faked me out, and I was like, oh my god.
No, that did not work out for me. That did not work out for me. Yeah, no, like positions, like looking at it, I think I needed to leverage Scizor a little bit more and then keep Sylveon in the back. But I wasn't I wasn't expecting to die. I don't know why I wasn't expecting to die to Pulcher. This is the strongest.
It was a roll. I was calculating on a max HP, and I didn't know your exact HP stat, but I thought you might be kind of frail because I think my first fake out in game 2 into Sylveon must have like max rolled you or something, because I think it did like. On my end, I think it did like 30 or 23%, which was, or maybe 33%. It was like a lot more than I expected.
It did more. It did more to me too. It did more. Like I felt. I mean, obviously, I was the one that took the damage, but it felt like it did a lot to me. So I was like, oh my god.
I think it did like 33%, and I was like, that's not even possible. He must be frail. So I went for Poltergeist because I was like, even on max HP, it was a good roll to kill, based on how much you had left. But yeah, like I think there was definitely rolls where I didn't KO there.
I don't know if it made too much of a difference because you're careful nature on beta, but I guess surviving would have been cool, I guess, to get off a strong hybrid voice. I don't know if how much Kangaskhan ended up taking anyway, but you were at 60, but it probably didn't die. It's Kangaskhan, like it's decently bulky. But either way, it was a really good set. I really want to show off like my Decidueye because I thought Decidueye was really strong. Like going into it after, maybe Yachi Berry would have been fine, but I was worried about like Arcanine, and I wanted to snipe it because Scrappy obviously ignoring all intimidates and not really caring, and also potentially sniping Kanga, though you did have enough speed for Decidueye.
Does like Helping Hand close combat kill Frostlass in Mega? You even need Helping Hand?
Regular close combat can kill it Frostlass. It does 97 min to max HP.
My god. Okay, that makes a lot of sense then.
Helping Hand will let me obviously kill if it's super bulky. And then Helping Hand was mainly also like Scizor was initially. Oh, it says White Herb here. It shouldn't be White Herb. It should be Metal Coat.
Yeah, it was Metal Coat.
But Scizor was initially Citrus and had a little bit more bulk. But I was missing out on some KOs with Helping Hand plus Scizor Bullet Punch, so we just gave it more attack. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was better to go Citrus at a point, but obviously the Metal Coat was just strong in general. Dual Wing Beat was also something, or Aerial Ace rather, whatever. Was also something to
for Chestnut, yeah, it
was something I was thinking about.
You really respected Chestnut with like the Sylveon and the Brave Bird as well.
I tried.
I thought maybe like
bro, was still a problem. Game 1, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect to win. I'm like, oh no, I lost. I was like, oh, it won.
Yeah, I didn't expect to lose.
When I lost that game, I was like, all right, let me start thinking about game 3 because I'm definitely gonna lose game 2 when he adjusts. So how am I gonna beat game 3? But it was a really fun set overall, and
I think so too. Yeah.
I had a lot of fun, and I love Decidueye. This guy was 4 points. I should have convinced us all to make him 3 or 2. Next to Shark.
Yeah, he was really, really strong. Yeah, I don't enjoy playing against you because it's always the most stressful experience of my entire life. But what I do really like the aftermath where I get to see all like the cool tech you whipped out because it's so clear how much thought and effort you put into your prep, and like as somebody who's a fan of draft in general, just as a format, it's always cool to see one of the best.
Dude, this is the best part, man. Like obviously you haven't watched my week 1 because we're like 3 weeks ahead, but like the MVPs were my last 2 mons here in week 1.
Really?
Yeah, Sharpedo and Decidueye. we're the MVPs.
I'm exerting a lot of self-control because I'm just gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait to watch the matches as everybody else, but I want to DM everybody like, hey, can you send me your match?
Really? No, I get that. I get that. I think I brought the exact same 6 as well. Not the same sets, obviously.
Really?
The exact same 6 into James as well. Because I'm also trying to think, if I do somehow make playoffs, I have to have modes where I can change up and do things, right? Like, you talked about Noivern, Crocodile, Armor Rouge. Like, I need to be able to use that stuff later, too. So I'm not, like, always prepping, trying to save things. And shout out to my boy Tony Flagon, who does billions of prep with me. And basically, like...
I gotta shout out Zane as well for being my #1 homie, helping me prep.
Shout out to Zane, too.
Continue.
The GOATs of helping us. But, like, it's always like, okay, what can we bring next that they didn't expect? Like, in this game, I'm like, okay, Swissman was really cool in theory, but...
Yeah.
I would have obviously rather had adaptability because that Cobra would have been cool. And then I actually could have brought Shark next to it and I could have like threatened like close combat on Gambit. Obviously, you have the Cobra stuff varies, but Chopple.
The funny thing is I did the same thing. I was like, oh yeah, he's Chopple Basque Legion because I had Chopple Gambit.
I didn't know Chopple had 1L. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was typing it wrong on Google. I was like, how do you type this thing? It's like, you mean this? I was like, okay, you want to be all condescending about it? Thank you. I did mean that.
Like, I guess I'll die. Thanks, Google.
I had some fun texts too. I mean, I'll talk about them because I definitely won't bring them if we ever rematch. But I had like Weather Ball Sylveon with Rain Dance for like Arcanine, and
I got Weather Ball.
and just like, and I had Sunny Day Kangaskhan at first too to nuke some stuff too. There was just a bunch of stupid, not stupid, but there was a bunch of fun stuff.
Yeah, funny stuff.
On the account. I wish Weakness Policy was in the game because I have so many fun little texts I could do with it, like with Bulldoze, Sharpedo, and things.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's really good. I think that I was thinking about like other moves I could run on Dragonite. It's funny, I brought Dragonite now both week 1 and week 2, and it hasn't come to a game yet. But I also I brought it for like Pokemon that you didn't end up having. Like I didn't want it versus like Scizor and Decidueye. I guess it was okay.
It's also supposed to scare me. Like it's supposed to.
I guess it's true. Yeah.
It does scare me. Like I mean, I didn't want to bring Shark because Shark was really bad into Chestnut D-Knight. So like it scared me at least in that regard. So I wasn't 100% sure like what the better thing was. But talk about D-Knight. Sorry.
No, it's such an interesting mon because there's so much to do. But like it's funny because like I've now brought it twice with the intention of bringing it both times, and both times I'm like, well, I can't bring Dragonite versus this. There's just simply no way.
I gotta look at this guy. I was getting mad at this guy in the calcs, by the way. Like these stats are stupid.
they're really, really good. The only thing is like, do you actually want to Mega Evolve it? Like here, for example, I was 3 attack physical, and like you lose 10 attack when you Mega Evolve, which is so silly.
But you gain the bulk to live multi-scale with ease. Like even from like 70 to live Hyper Voice with ease. Like if you're at like 70, I can't kill you. I don't kill you from like 70.
Yeah. That's like the one. So I drafted Dragonite, like Mega Dragonite, because I wanted to save the points more than anything. I initially wanted Dragonite, but then I was like, well, like I can't afford it with everything else I want, so I took Mega Dragonite because it was 1 point cheaper. But it is an interesting option. Like it is cool to have the option. Like even on this week, for example, I was like, yeah, like I don't really want to Mega Evolve because I want to Mega Evolve Banette, and I want to, like keep my physical attack as high as possible. But the fact that you get faster and so much bulkier is like actually really valuable.
The bulk is ridiculous. I was getting pissed off in the damage calc looking at ways to KO this mon because like I felt like the Decidueye matched up well into literally every mon but that Pokemon, which is why I didn't feel comfortable leading Decidueye anymore. In the games I like Kangaskhan Scizor, I like Kangaskhan Sylveon. I still think maybe the better option or the best option I had was like Scizor Kanga and then like or Scizor plus Decidueye because it was a little bit annoying. But then you would fake out this guy, but at least I get the CC trade on what's it called? On Kangaskhan, and then that leaves Sylveon in the back to like click Hyper Voice. But I don't even know if that was like guaranteed. Like I'm trying to think about some lines.
In this. Yeah, like I think because Fake Out is the same priority as Quick Guard, I always have the ability to Fake Out Scizor and burn the Decidueye, or I can Fake Out the Decidueye non-Mega and go for burn, like safe burn into either slot. My basically when I saw your Sylveon with Citrus Berry and Frail, I was like, okay, like I want to go for Trick Room in game 3 because like I can Iron Head, and like if he doesn't have
I would have really liked Trick Room in game 3. That would have been nice.
Yeah. And I wanted to do it, but because I missed the first Will-O-Wisp, I didn't feel like I had the time.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
This would have opened up this guy a lot as well. And ironically, it would have just made King Gambit faster, which is obviously really good for you, and then Sylveon would have been faster and everything. Dude, it really did not take these hits well with this 31 HP.
Yeah, it's funny because like it's not a frail Pokemon, but like Silk Scarf Last Resort is just like really deceptively strong. And also, did you know Banette has the third highest attack stat in the game?
I did.
I didn't know that when I drafted it. Yeah, I don't know why I asked. Of course you knew. But
no.
yeah,
I did because don't say like I didn't mean it like that, but I mean it like that because like first off, I love Mega Bane. I'm using it as well. I think later today on Showdown, and then I was looking at Heracross because Heracross has the highest.
Yeah, the highest.
It's nasty.
That one's probably underrated, realistically.
So I just use it. I mean, Oko is all for Rigraff, even Citrus, and like you know the lead arrows and stuff like that. But like you're also threatened by every Pokemon ever.
That's true. You are weak to literally everything.
Dude, Banette's so good. When you were bringing this guy out, I was like, damn it, he's gonna be Gunk Shot. He's gonna be Will-O-Wisp, Gunk Shot, Encore, Disable, Destiny Ball. I think this is one of the greatest. I drafted a regular Banette before, and it's obviously Frisk is really cool. And I sarcastically was like, "Oh, nice. He knows I have a Kangaskhan Knight. Good job." Like I was just being sarcastic with this guy. Like, thanks for looking at my item. But I think it's such a nasty mon. So I'm very excited. I got to watch week 1 as well. Obviously, whenever that comes out, and I guess week 3. Are we doing a little break for Indy, or how are we doing for week?
We're not doing anything internally for Indy. I don't think we're gonna take a break with posting. I have to check the schedule though. Past me definitely thought about this at some point.
Or we'll probably try and just play early, and if we can't, we just play when we come back, most likely.
We're taking a break week off internally, so like no matches due the weekend of Indy, and then the next match. We have basically 2 weeks
that's perfect. That's perfect then. Okay, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. That's perfect.
Yeah. In terms of posting, I think we're just gonna post once a week, but that's why we started.
Yeah, we'll be good. And it's still gonna be what, June 5th stream, June 6th and 7th. I
believe so. Yeah, it's all in the schedule, which I have forgotten.
Nice. Did you record your team breakdown and show the doc?
I have not done it yet, but I'm going to. Well,
don't show the doc, though. That was sarcastic. Don't show the...
Okay. yeah. Oh, share that.
Yeah, don't show the link to the doc.
Yeah, that's why I haven't done it. That's why I haven't done it, because I was like, I can't. But no, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for people to watch this as well. It's like it's cool because like we're, I think, internally all super hyped and like having fun playing, but we haven't even announced it yet. So
no, bro, my person who mocked with me, because I did like 1 or 2 mocks, and they were like, "Yo, when is this going up?" I was like, 3 weeks. I was like, "What do you mean 3 weeks?"
I gotta wait.
But I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I'm happy that you came back to draft too. I'm happy you had fun with it and the video did well as well, and people liked it too.
Yeah,
it was really
it's been a really good experience.
Nice. And next, we do team draft again, which is impossible with a bunch of 30-year-olds playing Pokemon.
Wait, what's team draft?
Where where you team up with somebody and then you do that?
Oh no!
Never again.
My friend. Well, I don't think I ever did this, but my friend Zane did a league that was something like this. It was like, I guess it wasn't exactly the same, but they like. It was like a draft league where every week, like you only drafted 6 Pokemon. Every week you were paired with somebody else random who also had 6 Pokemon, and
that's amazing.
Against another set of 2. And it was like, I mean, I think he had fun, but like I was helping him prep, and every week I was like, they have invented the single worst format for draft league ever. Every time I thought it couldn't get any worse, there was like something new, and because he ended up getting paired against the same 6 like Pokemon, like one person's team somehow, like 4 times in a row.
Oh my god!
So he was just fighting like, I don't remember what Pokemon it was, like Deoxys Speed every single week. It was horrible.
Oh god! No, I was thinking it would be more like you randomize your team and then you team up with somebody instead of like how back in the day when you and Marcus were Team Dream Ball.
For multi battles.
Yes.
Oh, that's different. Yeah.
I don't even think that's possible in this game though.
Yeah, are there multi-battles? I have no idea.
I think the only thing we can do is click single in that. But that's like the next thing I want to bring back. But then I remember like I fought Team Jamie, and there's 3 people on Team Jamie.
Rhythm.
And everybody was different time zones, and it disconnected 70 times. So like definitely not.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Oh my
probably
God.
Probably not.
Awakening like memories I've suppressed.
Anyway, guys, go ahead and check out Wolf. His channel link will be down below. And thank you so much.
Subscribe to Joey. Some of you are watching this and you're not subscribed, and you should double check. You should double check if you think you're subscribed and you're not.
Even if you don't sub to me, it don't matter. Either way, I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. As long as I'm able to enjoy Pokemon and do what I love, I'm very happy. But
that's great mentality.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.